We want to get straight to some breaking news. This is out of City Hall. The ethics complaint against former Nashville Mayor Megan Barry is going forward. We want to get straight out to News Channel 5's Jason Lamb. Jason, a meeting just wrapped up where they made this decision.
Yeah, that's right, Adam. This is breaking just minutes ago. This is the Board of Ethical Conduct. They confirmed that they will be holding a hearing now. That's the next step in this process concerning the ethics violations filed against former Mayor Barry by the group Community Oversight Now. Now, that hearing has yet to be scheduled, but it's going to surround specifically the overtime from former Mayor Barry's former bodyguard, Rob Forrest, the overtime that he incurred throughout the affair, as well as whether the affair may have influenced the mayor's decision on her stance to not put in a community oversight board overseeing Metro Police. Now, some board members in this meeting said even if there's no factual proof known right now for these ethics violations, that's okay, that this still can go forward and the hearing can be held to try and find that factual information. We spoke with the woman behind Community Oversight Now who filed this ethics complaint about that very fact.
We don't have the time, the resources, we don't have subpoena power, we don't have any of those things that would allow us to present that type of hard evidence up front. And as she correctly concluded, the ethics statute itself, even in the Metro Code, references appearances. It's not supposed to be the appearance of bias. And we felt that we had made that case, that there was an appearance of bias.
Now, it is important to remember here, this Board of Ethical Conduct investigation is separate from the Metro Council's Special Investigative Committee investigation that they too decided should continue. They decided that late last night at a Metro Council meeting. Now, we are going to be covering City Hall today. We're told that Mayor Briley is here. He's going to be signing a few bills on this, his first full day as the next mayor of Nashville. Of course, we're going to be covering all of that for you on the newscast, News Channel 5 at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock tonight. Live in City Hall, Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.
All right, thank you so much, Jason. We'll see you then. This 5-week City Hall scandal took a turn with Tuesday's bombshell guilty plea from Megan Barry in criminal court. Now, Barry had her mugshot taken, you see it right here, before going home, where she'll now live as a private citizen. She pleaded guilty to theft over $10,000. She's going to serve 3 years unsupervised probation and reimburse the city $11,000. And we're told Barry has already paid that money back. As for the TBI's investigation into misuse of funds, that case is now closed. The other person involved in this scandal also pleaded guilty yesterday. Barry's former guard, her bodyguard, Rob Forrest. This is his mugshot. He also gets 3 years probation and he must pay back $45,000 to the city. Also last night, David Briley was sworn in as the city's new mayor. Here's some video of that. You know, Briley is no stranger to Nashville politics. He ran for mayor back in 2007, but he finished 5th. And his grandfather was the first mayor of Metro Nashville back in the 60s. Briley will serve as mayor until an August special election, and perhaps a little longer if he chooses to officially run and win that seat. Our coverage of this new Nashville era continues on air and online. Just download the News Channel 5 app. You also have our website and our Facebook page for around-the-clock updates on that upcoming special election. Disgraced former Davidson County Judge Casey Moreland is not getting out of jail anytime soon. This latest development follows a News Channel 5 investigation. He was in federal court today and heard new FBI recordings from an undercover informant. Prosecutors say Moreland urged a witness to destroy evidence and lie to a grand jury. Now, Moreland's wife testified there that her husband may have early Alzheimer's, and she urged the judge to let him out of jail on bond. But that judge disagreed. He sided with prosecutors who argued he would likely interfere with other witnesses if he were to be released. Moreland's trial is scheduled for June. And just what they don't need right now along the East Coast, another massive nor'easter is walloping millions of people. 13 states have all declared emergencies in advance of this nasty storm you see right here. Damaging winds, torrential rains, and feet of snow will once again be dumped on people still recovering from last week's disaster. Ooh, look at that right there. Streets, man, many neighborhoods, they're littered with those downed trees and power lines. This makes for another travel nightmare, too. It's already rippled to B&A right here in Nashville. Hundreds of flights have been grounded in and out of major hubs to cities like Philly, Boston, Newark, and of course the Big Apple.